must be time for Ben and I to talk about another old game again, because it seems like we've been doing a lot of that lately. This is Journey. That's right, Journey is back out now. If you own a PlayStation 4, now it looks even prettier than it did before. Ben, what did you think of Journey on the PlayStation 4?
You know, this is the kind of game that you're not really sure why or what you're going to get out of it on a new system, because it was such an amazing and beautiful game.
It's got a lot to live up to.
On the PlayStation 3. That it's nice that they re-released this for the PS4, and to be honest and to be fair, it looks better than it did on the PS3.
As it should, though.
Yeah.
It's like expected that if you're going to re-release a game, especially one that it was so minimal in the overall presence of the game itself. It's not like it's crazy CGI and all this other stuff, and it looked as incredible as it did on the PlayStation 3. It should look as good as it does on the PlayStation 4. I was kind of like, I expected it.
Right, we knew it was going to look better, and it's, you know, the frame rate's a little bit smoother, and some of the visuals are a little bit cleaner.
The sand clusters.
To be honest, if you had put this side by side with the PS3 version, I would probably not be able to tell.
Hard to tell.
I mean, they both are gorgeous games.
Yeah.
But what I really appreciated was coming back to this game, because I had played Journey, obviously, beaten it several times and gone through it and had that emotional experience.
You've gone on many a journey, just say it.
I was really interested to come back to it because it's been a couple years, and I found a couple things. One, it's still impactful. I mean, even though I knew what was going to happen, even though I remember sort of each level and when the big things, the flying things come and kill you.
Where the little secret things are.
Yeah, I still found that even those sections were still affecting me. And playing with other people and watching these other people come in and out of your game, it was still powerful, even though I've already gone through it and it's been a couple years. That being said, you know, it's not that thrilling because you've already sort of done it once.
And especially for people like you who have done it multiple times already on the PlayStation 3, to have to go back and do it again on the PlayStation 4, it's like, we're not giving you anything new, but a prettier version of the game that you've already played multiple times.
Yeah.
Here. Which is cool though, because if you owned it on the PlayStation 3, it says you owned it on the PlayStation 4, so it's like it already knows it's in your library, so you don't have to pay extra for it, which was cool.
Well, I think that's a really nice move. You and I recently looked at God of War 3 Remastered, and that game costs, you know, plenty of money if you buy it on the PS4. So I'm a little bummed that they're not doing this, that they're doing with Journey with other games. It makes a lot of sense. On the other hand, if you were to buy this game for the first time, if you never played it on the PS3, and you just played it on the PS4, I'm a little disappointed that there's nothing extra in here. I mean, it's been 3 years, I think, since Journey came out.
Yeah.
How about a making of? How about something about that game company? I mean, this is an incredibly interesting developer. The developers who made this game have scattered to the winds. Kelly Santiago is somewhere, Robin is somewhere else, Genova Chen is somewhere else. This was their moment.
They went on their own journeys, which is so cool. Each of the people that created Journey went on their own journey after the fact that Journey came out.
I mean, there's an interesting story there.
Even like one thing we specifically don't really talk about on a lot of the games we review is the music. The music was a big deal in Journey.
There's a lot to mine here about how important this game was.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, there were other indie games before this. We had Braid and we had Flower and some other games from that game company. But Journey was sort of the crescendo. This was the moment where indie gaming wasn't just an interesting, weird side project. This was a legitimate Game of the Year contender.
That being said, Journey, years later, but now on the PlayStation 4, what are you going to give it?
Well, it's just as poetic and beautiful and fun and moving and interesting as it was back then. Wish there was a little more content. That being said, 9 out of 10 for Journey on the PS4.
I'm giving it an 8.5.
Interesting. Can't wait to review it again on the PS5.
It's going to look so pretty then, with no extras.